Hello and welcome back. Today I'm doing a love reading for May 30th until June 5th, 2021. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and maybe your Venus sign in Aries should you cross watch. As always, this is a general love reading and it might not connect for you, which is absolutely okay. Take the things that are for you today, leave everything else behind, and let's get into your higher vibes. As I mentioned on the last love connection readings, love connections don't always relate to relationship love or romantic love. So today things might resonate for you in a platonic relationship, in a friendship, with a family member, anywhere where we have emotional intimacy with another person. So just keep that in mind as we go through. If today's reading does resonate for you, please leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, overall energy in this connection today is the Knight of Swords. We're talking about sharing information, and I feel like it's like blurting, like tumbling information coming out of you or them or both of you is really like the vibe that's coming up for me. For them in this relationship, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, and the World. This is somebody who is actively working on expanding, on growing, on setting goals for themselves and working to achieve them. They're really starting to take their life seriously. They're looking to step into that next chapter really focused. And that's the energy right now. They're working on growth, they're working on expansion, and they're setting goals for themselves and working to reach them. For you in this relationship, Aries, we have the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. I think recently you've been dealing with a little bit of heartache. I don't know that it's like a breakup. I think you've just been feeling a sense of heartache, of disappointment, of heaviness, just like emotions lingering around you that don't feel very good. Perhaps you've been working through this in therapy or been counseling in some way, have been confiding in another person. But I think it's always this matter of feeling there's a one-sidedness in the relationships and friendships and whatever that you are involved in. I don't know if it's that you feel you don't contribute enough to them for whatever reason, or maybe you feel like others aren't contributing as much as you are. This could go either way, but there seems to be an imbalance where in which you're the one that continues to end up like feeling hurt, feeling disappointed, maybe in yourself and maybe in the other person. In the connection here, we have the Three of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Devil. This is hard because I see up here a person that is looking to grow, looking to expand, looking to broaden their horizons, do more for themselves, do more with their life. But when we get into the connection, we have a codependency here, and not the type of codependency that's like, you know, we both love each other so much, we always do everything together. It's not like that. This is more like two people whose bad habits influence each other a lot, where in which, like, you know, your bad habits, your trigger habits also are ones that this person struggles with. So when you want to engage with them, you want that person there because it validates it for you, and the other way around. So something in this relationship is stopping both of your growth. It's making it difficult for both of you to move forward. I think this is likely a friendship connection here as well. You may have some other people in your circle that you pull into this too, but you make it difficult for each other to move forward in life, and it is because you feed each other's bad habits. Now, the bad habits don't have to be anything super heavy. I'm not necessarily talking about substance abuse or sex addiction or anything like that, because there's many different ways where in which we can perpetuate bad habits in each other. But it feels like there is a stall of energy between the two of you when you come together for that reason. We'll do some clarifying. We'll start with this Knight of Swords. Four of Inspiration, Four of Materials, and the Temperance card. Yeah, you're both seeking stability right now, and I think it's stability that you both feel you don't have. But I get a sense that like this person has been okay with being patient and like taking the steps they need to, again, setting those goals, moving forward on them. And for you, it's like you just want it to change now. You're tired of feeling the way you're feeling, so you just want all of it to change now. And Aries, you know, it's that bit of like impatience that you are definitely known for here, shining up to the surface. And maybe seeing somebody who's able to be really patient with these changes is a struggle for you, because you don't like that it's just like easy for them to be okay with that slow process. And maybe you are subconsciously pulling them back a little bit because you don't like that it seems for them like things are starting to work out because they're easy with, you know, taking it slow, moving into it when they can. And you want to be able to be like better now, feeling great now. Let's take a look for them at the star. Two of Voices, the Priestess, and the Sun. Yeah, this person's recently decided that they need to choose themselves and they need to choose their happiness. So maybe they've been pulling away from you a little bit here, maybe because they know that you don't necessarily like feed their life in a positive way all the time, because you're both, this is not me like saying there's anything wrong with you, Aries. When you're both working through some trauma, this person maybe is really recognizing that more than you are, and knows that by having you around, that maybe those things will resurface for them and will block their healing, block their growth. And you're having trouble with that a little bit, perhaps because you feel like they're pulling away from you because they want to abandon you. And I don't know that that's the case. This person right now is just working to choose themselves and work towards happiness. And I think they are struggling with this decision. There's obviously going to be loyalty and things like that that want to pull them back in. Let's look for you at the Three of Swords down here. Ooh. Oh yeah, Five of Emotions just came out. The Tower, and the Knight of Inspiration. Yeah, this is a struggling time for you here, Aries. I think you're just going to be feeling like a lot of emotions that you don't quite know how to process, aren't ready to process. And this is going to be really, really difficult because you're going to feel like you don't have that person there that always like allows you to have that space to be able to, you know, self-destruct in the ways that you need to, in the ways that feel comfortable for you. And this is just going to be a really uncomfortable time for you. But I need you to understand, like with this Tower coming in, universe is making you face this right now. And it's so you can grow and it's so that you can move forward. But you have to face it. The escapism isn't going to work here from whatever it is that you're trying to escape. And this person is recognizing that and they are working to actively separate themselves. I think it's proving a little bit more challenging for you. Let's look at the Devil down here in the connection. Six of Emotions, Knight of Voices, and the Queen of Inspiration. Yeah, this is a person that's been around you and with you for a very long time. They've been part of your life for a very long time. And I think that you always sort of played like the older sibling role with them, where in which like they would come along with whatever you wanted, with whatever you said. And now they're really starting to recognize the own detriments that has maybe caused them, and the ways in which they're wanting to grow, the ways in which they're wanting to expand. And I think there is some reflexive fear happening for you here in being left behind in that, because this was a person who always like willingly, blindly followed you into anything. So a challenging time for you to just like recognize your own demons a little bit here. Oops, the Chariot just came flying out. What else do we have? Seven of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. The other side of all of this for you, Aries, is going to be a sense of peace, is going to be a sense of grounding, is going to be a sense of being able to really authentically move forward, heart first. Feelings first, emotions first. But you have to do some healing here. You have to face some things here. And you have to allow the people that you care about, because I do think this is a person that you care about deeply, to grow and expand on their own, to be able to explore on their own. I think it's just really for you a big fear of being left behind by them. And I don't think they want to leave you behind. I think they just recognize that their healing journey needs to take place a little bit external from you while you still haven't healed. So a difficult time for you right now, Aries, but I think this is maybe a catalyst for you to help get you on that path. I hope this was helpful. If it was, do leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next week.